Hey guys, Tarrix here with another video. This is a top 16 deck profile. You wanna tell us how it went?
No. No, it went fine. I went X and 2, I guess. 5 rounds won and 2 rounds lost. I lost to Prophecy and I lost one to Evil Swarm.
Yeah.
And I won against a bunch of different decks, but mostly Evil Swarms and some, what was it called, Constellar decks.
Constellar, yeah.
Which was fairly decent. And then a lot of Evil Swarm in Denmark.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately.
Yes. A pretty basic Dino fist deck. 2 rabbit. And he's the Dinos.
His brothers.
Yeah. The Dino
from
brothers.
another mother.
The Gene Warps.
Yeah.
I tried out just before the tournament the Ninkendog. I like this better because of Thunder King.
Yeah. Gets over just a lot of more stuff.
Tour guide. This was. I only draw it both of them once, and I lost that game. So pretty obvious, but I won 2-1 anyways. So this is nearly never dead.
Yeah.
For the Fire Fists, you play the 1 Gorilla. I don't see a reason to put it to 2. I don't think Cardinal cuts it in the Dino Fist deck, so there's no reason to play it.
Did you get the effect off?
Yes, it's really good in game 2 and 3 because people side in a lot of continuous traps and spells, and for that I like to keep it in. I never sided it out.
Yeah.
The 3 bears, of course.
Yeah.
The best one answer card to any situation. It almost is a safe win, and if you have lands, it's the best card you can ever play, in my opinion.
Guaranteed a
Guaranteed. 1 card Cardi. I played this because I wanted to play my deck at 42. I have 42 cards in, because I draw the vanillas less on my opening hand, and this card is easy to side out. It's also easy to just keep in and help you draw extra. It's not a necessity though, you could easily just take it out and make it 41, but I liked having the option to play it.
Yeah.
And the easiest spells to use,
Yeah.
also the best.
Also the best one.
This was actually one of my favorite cards. I don't want it at 2. 1 is enough, but I never started it out because I played a lot of Evil Swarm, as I said, and some of them use bottomless. And when you have this and another bear or another monster in the hand, you just summon the 1 card, and then they get afraid. They will bottomless it or something. Use this card and summon another bear, and then it's just game because they can't do anything to that.
Yeah, it's pretty good for baiting also.
Yeah, it goes through special summons. I think this card, I didn't side it out, and I never regretted it, having it in the deck. It was always good. 3 MST. I know a lot of Americans doesn't like playing MST at the moment, but in Denmark, I think this is a necessity because a lot of Evil Swarm and a lot of Mermail.
Yeah.
And I never sided any of the MSTs out, and they were never dead to me in this tournament.
I also ended up siding them in.
It worked fine against Constellar, worked fine against Evil Swarm. I played a few Gravefists and I played, what was it, Constellar Fists and a lot of Evil Swarm. This was not dead to me. Against Dragons, it's probably not the best card, and against Prophecy, it's not especially good either, but it did its job, and I'm really happy I kept it at 3.
Yeah.
Best card in the deck, also never sided it out. It got you out of situations that was really like... There was actually a game where I set it and just used it on his directly attacking monster to survive, and I won the next game because I drew into Tour Guide did the whole rabbit shenanigans. Using this just to survive as a pro.
And it's just so versatile.
Yeah, exactly. It has so many uses. Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Book of Moon. I really like playing this in 1. So this is another card. If you want to play it at 40, you can cut this one out easily, or this one.
So what happened to the Trinity Darkhold?
I think that Bear is a decent enough amount of destruction. Playing it's Darkhold in this format is Medicore, because in Denmark the amount of Evil Swarms is too damn high. And basically you can't really use Darkhold against Evil Swarm. It's okay against Mermail. Dragons, it's Medicore because they always have the tokens. And against Prophecy, it's also Medicore. It doesn't work against Prophecy because they have that chainable spell card that can...
the Wisdom.
Yeah, exactly. So I just decided to not play Darkhold at all because if Bear can't do it, then Darkhold can't do it either. So this was a better card than Darkhold, at least in Denmark and probably also in America, I would think. I would play this kind of a Darkhold in this format.
Yeah, it's chainable, it's good.
But this card is still the best first turn card.
Indeed.
I only started with it I think once or twice, and both games was like instantly win.
Yeah.
And Reborn is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So that's it for the spells. I play a lot of traps because it is Dino Fist.
Yeah. You can just run through them.
Best trap in the format, in my opinion. Good trap. Not particularly good against prophecies, and there were actually a lot of prophecies today. But it did what it did, and I was happy that I played it. It was better than Mirror Force today, at least.
Indeed.
Torrential Tribute is Torrential Tribute. It has some bad matchups, but against the decks that like Constellar, it sort of rapes it.
Yeah. You can go plus, that's the point.
Yeah. Bottom is still generic.
Good stuff.
These two I ended up siding out almost every single game I had, except against the Gravekeeper. Against Evil Swarm it's bad, so it was a bad call of me to play it. I should probably have played Mirror Force instead, or a third Compulse.
Yeah.
Because this was a dead card most of the time.
Yeah.
So I would recommend not using this in an Evil Swarm heavy environment. I was hoping to face more dragons.
Yeah.
Against dragons, this is a very good card.
Yeah. Okay, quickly the extra deck? Or there's more.
Yes.
There's more.
I have these self-explanatory, no
Brigade.
need to explain them. This is a preference.
Yeah. Whether you like it or not.
So extra deck is 10 tempo. Just shuffle food quickly. It's pretty standard. This is the 3s you use for the tour guide.
Yeah.
Maystroke, this was probably the most used except for Tiger King.
Yeah.
I summoned this more than I summoned my Dolga and Lagia. Shockmaster didn't ever summon it, but I didn't need to.
Yeah. You have the option.
This one, it was for option as well.
Yeah.
This one, I like Utopia. Dweller, self-explanatory. Cowboy.
Yeah.
Like Booster Emerald is one of my favorites.
Good for recycling.
Tiger King was probably the most summoned from my extra deck. Lagia, Dolga, and then the Stardust.
Yeah.
Do you care for side deck?
Yeah, just show us what you got. No need to explain.
So my side deck worked decently for me. The most sided was Thunder King and Fossil Dino. I had a match against Evil Swarm, crazy. He actually had the upper hand. I only had 2 cards in hand, and this was one of them. I said it. He had 2 Ophion on field and a set Pandemic. Flip. Pretty.
Goodbye, Ophions.
That won me the game.
Yeah.
2 Effect Veiler. Didn't really start it in because I didn't face too many dragons.
Yeah.
And against, it's not. It's mainly for dragons I use this.
Yeah.
Kaiko was also for dragons. Didn't use it really.
No. Not that many dragons as we expected.
Banisher. I used it against what's it called? The Prophecy.
Prophecies, yeah.
I didn't really have any use for it today, so it's kind of sad. Then these 3 were the most dead card I had, and that was because I didn't face any Mermails. I was really prepared for that fight. I have a really good matchup versus Mermail.
Yeah. Game 2, game 3.
So I'm actually kind of sad I didn't get to face it, because this would have. This is the reason why I played it. And this one for the Dragon Hate.
Yeah.
And I don't care what people say about Soul Drain and other cards. I think this card for me is the one that shuts Dragon down the most single-handedly. If you start with it. Otherwise, Imperial Ironwall is probably a better choice mid-late game. But I like sacking this because it shuts down dragons, especially when you sit on a Kaiko.
Yeah.
This in Kaiko is a dragon killer.
Alright, any last words?
Pimp dies for days.
Awesome. Thanks for watching.